Nate Smith.
Nate, we love having you. Welcome back to the show, man.
Hey, thanks for having me back, man.
I was thinking about you. Last time we saw each other was at the ACM Awards in Dallas, and you performed with Avril Lavigne, and that was super cool. You guys killed it. How are red carpets for you? How do you feel about doing red carpets?
They are really hot, really hot. So you'll often
point.
see me walking with a portable fan about this big.
Oh,
everywhere
really?
I
You
go.
do walk with one?
There's a video of me standing behind Shania Twain while she's doing her interview, and I'm just there blowing my face, like the whole thing.
I think for that too, like it was summer and you have to wear long sleeves or a suit or a jacket of some sort. So that environment was hot. I remember seeing the red carpet and I was like, dude, because everybody wanted to talk to you. Your songs have just crushed. It's been awesome. I struggle on red carpets because I feel like everyone's always looking past me to see if there's like a real star. Like I feel like when they're no, I swear to God, swear to God, they'll be like, so how's it go? It's like at a party, you know, I always feel like at parties, I don't even go to parties, but when I'm somewhere, nobody really wants to talk to me. I feel like they're looking around me to see who's cool in the room. And I feel like I was proud of you. I think you were that person they were looking for when they were talking to me. And I remember thinking that. I was like, these people want to talk to Nate and not me.
Bro. No.
Everybody
loves seeing you. They're like, Bobby, oh.
My wife tells me in my head too. But
Yeah.
I remember
You're very beloved, sir.
to a select few. And thank you. But I remember seeing you on the red carpet and being like, that's super cool because people were dying to talk to you. And I wondered how that was going for you because I hate them. I hate red carpets. But you're such a happy, nice guy.
A couple of things that are cool about it though is like you interview with some of the same people, so it's honestly just a big reuniting, like different outlets, Billboard and all these other ones, but you get to know everybody in there, so it's just like seeing your friends. And
Do you have your house set at like a really low temperature then if you're hot, if you're a fan?
yeah, so that's the problem. I think I've like adapted to that. So I think I keep my house at like 65, 66 with ceiling fan and table side fan. So I just basically sit there and freeze to death.
So you are cold though? Because I would think you just cut your hair and it'd be back to normal because you're using your hair as a blanket and it's a big
I know.
lot of
We
hair
cut
on
it
your
down
head.
a little bit. It was a bit of a mess there. But I went last night to 4DX for the first time. I saw Twister.
Oh, to
And
the movie theater.
They
40
did the
is that what
whole
it's
like
called?
I don't know if you've done 4DX, but the wind and everything that hits you and the water you get rain on and all sorts of
That sounds
smells.
terrible.
It's crazy. So that's pretty cold for most people probably.
Wait,
too.
so they do wind and rain?
Yeah.
And does the chair shake?
The chair, it's a ride. It's a roller coaster. It reminds me of Disneyland. You're just like all over the place. At one point, I lifted my hat up and I was like swinging it around like I was on a bowl or something. But it was crazy.
What city was this? Here?
Here? It's at Opry Mills.
What?
I think that sounds miserable. I'll be honest with you.
You got to go.
You don't want that experience?
No. I can experience it in my head. It's a movie. I'm experiencing all of it in my head. Like I'm living it all. I don't really need to get wet.
Everywhere the truck goes, you're like,
Yeah. The wet part would really irritate
it's
me.
just a little squirt. It's nothing crazy. Just a little squirt, sir.
Nate's been killing it. He's got another song that here we are again doing the big, hey, is it going to be number one? It's really cool because most of the time, it usually ends up, and for you, that's been the case. And you've had multi-week number ones. It's been crazy to see the last year for you. Really fast year or really slow year because you're like, oh, am I going to hold on?
Zooming.
Really?
Zooming. Like light speed crazy. I mean, it's going so quick. It's for all of us. I mean, luckily we get along.
Hey, how did you get at Nate Smith? That's a pretty common name, and you have it on Instagram. Did you pay for that?
My team helped me do that. There was some kid that like had an inactive account for years and years, and
Good
then somehow
job.
they figured it out.
Yeah.
It didn't count anymore, so we just kind of yanked it. Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't being used, okay, cool. I thought you paid him. I've tried to get at Bobby Bones forever. The guy won't even take money.
Oh, really? There's
Yeah.
a Bobby Bones.
I
out
thought
there?
you would give me the key to success, or how I could hack it or something. He's one of those scammers. Target gift cards. He's like, I need 10 Target gift cards. That is super cool. You got at Nate Smith. I'm blown away.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes,
It's
that
a
is
very
absolutely
common
crazy.
name, sir.
Yeah. You've been playing some of those shows with Morgan Wallen, right? Those stadium shows.
Yes.
What are those like playing in a stadium?
Man, it's a whole nother ball game. I mean, it's just insane. I mean, so many people out there. You're getting used to. I mean, one of the first shows I played, I ran to the very end of the thrust, which is, if you guys don't know out there, it's just like this huge catwalk kind of thing. I ran to the end of it, and then I was like, I'm totally winded now. Oh my God! Like I need to start working out because this is a long ways, and he's up there the whole time. Morgan doesn't get tired. It didn't seem like.
Are you pretty pumped to go do your own shows now? I mean, you've had such success. And
It's so fun.
You book things out for so long, right?
Yeah.
So as an artist, you get your first song, it comes out, and Whiskey on You is doing pretty good, and you're like, wow, I'm getting some show. But now it's like you have multiple songs, you have multi-week number ones, and you just kind of want to do your own thing for a bit. No disrespect to anybody else, but I would imagine that's how I would feel.
Man, I just like doing it anywhere I can and stuff, honestly. But there's another level when you got a bunch of people are coming to your show to see you
Yeah.
specifically, it's pretty awesome. Like there's nothing like it. It's so insane.
And I'm gonna tell everybody, just go to @Nate Smith. I'm telling you, it's the greatest thing I've seen that you have that account, man. It's awesome.
It's true.
Your Mount Rushmore of musical heroes. Who would it be? Who are the 4 people that you'd put on that list?
I'd say Kurt Cobain's up there. I'd say Garth Brooks is up there. I'd say Michael Jackson. And I would say John Fogerty, maybe.
Like CCR?
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
hit after hit after hit. After
Yeah, I was gonna ask. So as a songwriter, I mean, him and his brother. I mean, they wrote those songs.
Yeah.
Hit after hit.
Right.
When you write songs, where are you writing them? Do you have a process? Do you write on the bus? Do you write on the road? Do you have to be at home?
Lately, it's been really hard to write. I mean, I'm not good at like multitasking at all. So like when I'm on the road, I'm kind of in road mindset. So I've tried writing and then playing shows, and it's just kind of a lot for my head. But when I have days off, I'll do it here in town with Lindsay Rhymes and different writers and stuff. I just did like a little 2-day thing with Ashley Gorley and Taylor Phillips. They've been great, man. So we just actually wrote a few more songs. So
That's how you know that you're killing it when Ashley Gorley will go and do something for 2 days with you, because he's got like he's written more number ones than anybody else, like in the history of.
Dude, he's a champion for me, man. It's kind of crazy. Like he's my hero, and he's like on my team. It's pretty crazy, you know.
So you leave here. Like, what's happening the rest of the week? I mean, I'm
This week
assuming
we're going
you're
to Texas.
Yeah, do you
with
just
Morgan.
go?
Yep.
Do you forget where you are sometimes?
Yes. So on the set list down here, it'll say the city name and stuff, and I'll still mess it up.
I'm Bobby, by the way. I'll say it during the show, just so you see. We write it on the walls too. If you forget, yeah, you can tell who we are. So
This isn't the Today Show.
No, that's all I wanted you to know. Yeah, it's Bobby. I'm gonna play Whiskey on You, and I'm just gonna play the song here. Give me your thoughts now at how you look at the song and what it's achieved. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I really am. I mean, everything had to go just right for that to happen.
What do you mean by that?
I think picking the right first song is a big part of it. The fact that we even wrote the song, you know, it was at a lake house with Jim Catino and crew. I mean, just so many things had to happen, and it had to pop on socials so people would get excited about it and like all these things. So like everything just sort of came together on that song. It really gave me a chance.
All right, here with Nate Smith. Hey, we're gonna play World on Fire. So this song was at number 1 for I think all my 30s. It's pretty cool. Really cool to see. It was the whole decade. It was number 1. I mean, this song pops so hard. Again, I hate to ask, were you surprised? But I'm often delightfully surprised if something works for me. I mean, I plan on it but then this song just kept on going. Like, what do you think about when you think about World on Fire?
That's another song. Like everything had to just go just right, because that song wasn't going to be on the album at all. Like we'd written it after we'd kind of finished everything. And I asked my A&R, I was like, can I tease it on social? She's like, yeah, go for it. But didn't think anything would happen. And then it ended up doing this whole thing. So we had to kind of like have a bunch of meetings, like, what are we going to do with this song? So we finally got it on the deluxe album and stuff. But it's just weird. Like it almost didn't happen.
It wasn't on the original?
No, it's not on the original album. It's on the deluxe.
You know, with digital media now, you almost don't even know, because unless you buy, and I don't buy a hard CD, so I don't buy a soft CD either. But you wouldn't know, because all the songs are just streamed, so they're all there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it didn't make the original album. It ended up being, I mean,
No.
obviously the biggest song of your career
Yeah.
at this point. And were they open to you to spending the money for you to go cut it, even though you just finished cutting all those other songs?
Yeah, I mean, it was the demo was already pretty much there. So we, again, similar to Whiskey on You, we added a few elements, but a lot of it was demo on that one too.
We're gonna play it now. By the way, if you're at Walmart or Target today getting the CD, make sure you get the deluxe version.
The soft version.
Yes, the
CD.
soft CD. Really good to see you, man. Congrats on
Good to see
another
you.
super successful song. You have any time to do anything for yourself? You get to camp at all or do anything like that?
Not right now, no. I definitely miss it. I miss going up to the mountains with my dad and stuff, camping and everything. But I just don't have time right now. If I get a day off, it's really rare if that happens. But usually it'll be filled with something else, you know. So it's just one of those seasons right now where you just kind of have to stick the pedal down and go for it.
You can put a tent beside the bus.
I could. It's kind of like camping on the bus, though.
It's
a
like
little bit.
camping in the
It's
backyard.
campish.
You know, you still get that vibe. Put a backpack on, walk into the tent, tell your boys, like, cook some bacon. You guys all on one bus?
We're 2 buses now.
Oh, now he's making
2 buses
it.
and a truck.
This is when we start to lose
man.
them. This is okay.
What did I say? What did I say?
This is
What
the
did I
good.
say?
This is the great part for you. So this is what traditionally happens, and I've been around the block a time or two. there are phases. Like, I love you, so I'm only going to say this to you. There are phases that a really successful artist goes through. There's just starting out. There's, hey, I got my first #1. Hey, I got my second #1. All that's lumped in. Then it's, you get 2 buses and you start flying occasionally private to things. And I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, it's like you're...
Yeah, you know, like a little bit, and you're having to justify. And then you start to be a little too, just not you specifically, you start to be a little too cool for your originals that were, but then you come back. So let me know when you come back. Yeah, so let me know, because I love this for you. You're blowing up. So whenever you're like, oh, I need to remember my originals, like, let me know, because I'm here. You can let me know, Nate, because I love you. But you're not that yet, but that's usually how the process works. So, you know, yeah, you're not like, but I'm super pumped for you, man. It's really crazy to see how successful this music's been for you and how much people love you. I love that you and Avril at the ACMs. Like, I genuinely root for you and like you. So keep on killing it. It's awesome to get to be tired because you've worked so hard to work this hard. You and your band, it's really cool to see, man. So
dude, I'm buying a house. Like, I can't even believe it. Yeah.
Have you bought it, signed all the papers yet?
I've done. We're in contract right now.
Oh, but you haven't set and closed on the
closing in
house.
October.
Have you done that yet?
No.
Never? Oh my God.
Don't
read anything. Don't read anything. It's already all taken care of. You're going to be I'm overwhelmed. You're going to have 100 pieces of paper to sign.
Okay.
And they're going to go, sign here, sign here. And you're going to want to look at it, but then you're just going to get tired and go, nope. So don't even worry about reading anything.
Like your recording contract.
Everything's, yes. The opposite of that. Do it the opposite of your recording contract. And it's going to be so overwhelming, but then you're going to get your keys and you're going to go and you're going to forget all about the paperwork, and it's going to be awesome.
Dude, I'm freaking out.
That's so
cool.
cool.
I've never owned a house before.
Do you have a yard?
6 acres. It's gonna be amazing, dude.
You didn't need to flex like that. You
Hey,
could have
hey,
said yes.
hey,
You literally could have just said yes. Hey, we're losing them, boys.
Yeah, we
we're
lost.
losing them quick.
Small patch of grass.
He just bought a 3rd bus on Amazon. I saw him on his phone. Yes. At Nate Smith. Go follow Nate. Go to his shows. Bulletproof's killing it. There he is, our friend Nate Smith. Everybody, nice job.